begins. When I was 8, I saw a photo of two brothers from a rock quarry in Nepal bracing themselves against the terrible burden of modern-day slavery. I thought slavery ended with Abraham Lincoln, but it didn't. I learned that there are 18 million children in slavery today. That's 18 million too many. When I looked at this photo, I said, compassion is not compassion without action. We must do something. I didn't think of all the reasons why I couldn't. Too little, too young. I thought of all the reasons why I must. Doing the right thing and making a difference. Big things have small beginnings. I set up my lemonade stand every day for 365 days in a row, rain or shine. At first, I felt small against the big problem of child slavery. I thought, how can I do something? I'm 8. I just decided to start small, but I dream big. That's the secret. If you just start, you never know how far it can go. Nobody really knew about our lemonade stand for almost 4 weeks. 4 weeks of selling lemonade. Like, straight, that's kind of. And then, on day 52, New York Times writer Nicholas Kristof retweeted me, and donations came pouring in from every corner of the world. I ended up raising over $100,000 for an organization called Not for Sale that does the leading work in eradicating child slavery. We hear a lot of bad news out there, but here's what I learned. People are good, and empathy knows no bounds or borders. I took my message from a street corner in Fairfax to the bell podium of the New York Stock Exchange. When I rang the bell at the Twitter IPO, the message rang out that one person can change the world. Over 1 billion people heard that powerful and important message that day, and now hundreds of thousands of dollars have been raised. The message here is, it's not about how small you are. It's about how big you want to change the world. I'm living proof of that. Each of us must stand for what we believe in and put our compassion into action. Because it's not just good for humanity, it's good for our humanity. I was honored to meet His Holiness the Dalai Lama at MIT in Boston, where I helped moderate a global conversation about compassion. He looked right at me and said, compassion is only through action. History has taught us that we are at our best when we stand together. Like this moment, when Martin Luther King Jr. made a stand for civil rights in Selma, Alabama. He couldn't do it alone. When Dr. King made a stand with others, they moved humanity forward. Speaking of Dr. King, this is my favorite quote by him. He says, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." Right now, in the news, we hear a lot of anger that is dividing us, when we should be uniting around a common purpose and a shared humanity. We can feel small or afraid up against this, and that is when it's the best time to stand strong and do something. When I heard about child slavery, I could have felt sad or bad for them. What would that have done? Nothing. The world needs your courage and your compassion. We kids are going to inherit this world. We can't stand by. We must stand up and do something. I'd like to finish with a quote from His Holiness the Dalai Lama, because when it comes to compassion, he knows what he's talking about. He says, if you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. Compassion isn't just good for others. It's good for you. It makes you feel good. It makes you happy. Compassion is fun. Trust me, I know. I want to say something important. I'm no different from you. I'm not some celebrity or rock star or big powerful business person. I'm just a kid who struggles with their homework and friendships and all of that. I'm just a kid who saw something wrong with the world and took action. But I didn't give up. That's it. I did something important, and I didn't give up. My main message is that you can change things. You have a voice. You matter. We all have something we believe in, whether it's child slavery or animal rights or anything like that. We all have something we believe in. And when you stand for that, it makes you feel strong and good about yourself. So please, make a stand for what you believe in. Do it for the world. But most importantly, do it for yourself. Thank you.